All right, guys, good morning. It is May the 4th, as in Star Wars Day, so that is pretty exciting for me. So obviously, watch the morning video, and we have changed up the package just a little bit. So we would like you to complete half of the multiplication by ones. That's on page 24, so I think there's 100 on there. There might be 50. Whatever number there are, we want you to do half of those. So if there's 100, which I'll look at when we go through it, if there's 100, you do 50. If there's 50, you do 25. And then what you're going to do for reading is they are those familiar read works for you. So it's panning for history. It is about gold panning, and you're going to answer questions 1 through 5. And then we changed up the writing so that it is one topic all week, and by Friday you will have a full narrative. So you're going to write your introduction paragraph to a narrative about what you would do if you found a buried treasure. So obviously the introduction to a narrative is a little bit different than, say, an opinion page or an informational paper. A narrative is a story. And so obviously very few of you, if any, have discovered buried treasure. This is obviously a fictional narrative, so you can use some creative liberties, meaning you can make things up to make it interesting to read. So the introduction paragraph obviously isn't going to be like, today I'm going to talk about the time I found buried treasure. If you do that, you want to kind of use it as maybe like a journal entry, or you can pretend that you're telling a story to somebody. So like you're talking to somebody, so you could start with a quote, or you can just a creative introduction. So that's your job. So your introduction paragraph to your fictional narrative should be 5 to 8 sentences. Can it be more than 5 to 8 sentences? Absolutely. Hopefully this will be a little more easier to manage for you. And for math, you are doing conversions of weight. So that's pages 14 and 15, and then read for 20 minutes, and then Google Classroom enrichment, which is optional, obviously. I am hopefully going to get around to posting some of those videos today. We are going to have an optional Zoom at 11:30. So if you can join, that's awesome. If not, that's okay. But also, if you can, get outside. That is also awesome. Okay, so, and sorry that the packet might be backwards. I think when it got scanned in, it just got scanned in the wrong way. So, sorry about that, everybody. So, obviously, here is Panning for History, the story. Read that, and then you're going to answer 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Go back in the text to try and find your answers, just to check them. And let me find the next thing. Obviously, the similes are coming later in the week, so you can skip over that. And, okay, so first is the page on measurement. So the weight of an object is how heavy it is. Customary units of weight are ounce, pound, and ton. So here it gives you an example of something that weighs 1 ounce, and this is supposed to be OZ, probably just a typo, ounce. So 1 ounce is about a strawberry, 1 pound is about a pineapple, and then 1 ton, which is 2,000 pounds, is about the weight of a car. And obviously different cars weigh different tons, but it is what it is. So the first 3, they want you to think about what objects could weigh about this much. So 2 objects that weigh about 1 ounce, 2 objects that weigh about 1 pound. Again, more typos, sorry guys. Weigh about 1 pound, and then 2 objects that weigh about 1 ton. So this one says if 1 pound is 16 ounces, how many ounces are in 3 pounds? So you're going to have to do a little bit of multiplication. So remember, this is conversion. So if we have something that weighs 3 pounds, in order to convert it to ounces, we have to multiply the pounds, number of pounds, by 1, or what 1 pound is, which is 16 ounces. So 16 times 3. And it says if 1 ton is 2,000 pounds, how many pounds are in 2 tons? So that means we have to take 2 and multiply it by 2,000, because one of these is 2,000 and 2 of these would be Then same thing, if 1 pound is 16 ounces, how many ounces are in 5 pounds? So you're going to take what you're trying to get, the number of 5 pounds, and you're going to multiply it by what 1 pound is, which is 16 ounces. So that's page 14. And then page 15 is it continued. So estimate the weight of each object. So a piece of cake, does it make most sense that it would be 4 pounds, 40 ounces, or 4 ounces? So you have to determine for each of these objects which weight makes the most sense. Other than that, oh, let's look at the multiplication facts really quick. So here, oh, there are 100 in here, so you're going to want to do 50. So these are all pretty simple. They're multiplication by ones. So I think it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're going to want to go from top to here today. And then tomorrow would be finishing those. If you have any questions, you can post a comment on Class Tag or Google Classroom, or your parent can email me, or you can ask me during Zoom. I will see some of you at 11:30, and have a fabulous day, guys.